people think the case between Akpabio and Natasha is over. But the case is not over because Akpabio still has a criminal case against Natasha that is in the court. And it is that case now that court has delayed, the court has now adjourned. That one happened today, and we here in Noble Media, we are bringing you that particular update. Court reschedules Akpoti-Uduaghan cyber crime trial. Natasha is still facing trial in the court, and it is Akpabio that is dragging her to court. A criminal trial. Just pay attention. The Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday adjourned the trial of Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan for alleged cybercrime till 4th February 2025. So this matter has been moved, has been adjourned to 4th of February 2026. This cybercrime trial that Akpabio has against Natasha will be up again by 2026. The matter, which was fixed for today, 24th November 2025, was rescheduled due to trial Judge Mohammed Omar's absence. This Mohammed Omar, of course, I think this judge was also in charge of that time that Sowore was arrested, Eloyo Jimakon was arrested, Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother was arrested because of the free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu protest. It was this lawyer, I think, that ensured that they slept in the cell. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the matter did not hold as earlier scheduled to come up on 21st October when it was adjourned till Monday. The 21st October schedule fell due to the protest organized that day by Omoyele Sowore to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a leading Biafra agitator who was convicted of terrorism offenses last week. Of course, here in Noble Media, we have been giving you all current updates, even now that Nnamdi Kanu's team are planning to go on appeal. Now that they are planning to appeal the case, we here in Noble Media, we have been giving you all the updates, and you, if you want to get further updates, just like our video, go down and see all the videos we have done, right? Earlier on September 22 September, the judge, Mr. Omar, 21st October for the hearing after the trial was stalled by an objection raised by the defendant. So October 22 was the date that the judge moved it and said it will now be October 21st, from September 22 to October 21st, but it was not heard that day. Mrs. Akpoti-Uduaghan was arraigned on 30th June on six counts filed by the Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation, Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation, Mohammed Abubakar. Please come under the comment of this video and type, Akpabio, leave Natasha alone. Akpabio, remove your eyes from Natasha. Remember to face your duty. Focus on Tinubu. Focus on the burning issues in Nigeria. Remove your eyes from Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. She was granted bail, that is, Natasha was granted bail, following which Mr. Omar adjourned till September 22nd for the commencement of Natasha's trial. Imagine if Natasha is found guilty and jailed. Can you just imagine another trouble that will erupt in Nigeria? Please, somebody, come under the comment of this video and type, Akpabio, remove your eyes from this woman. Allow Natasha to breathe. However, on the last adjourned date, when the prosecution lawyer David Godswill was about to open his case by calling the first witness, the defense lawyer raised an objection. Of course, here in Noble Media, we have been giving you all the updates as the matter has been developing from the time this issue started. The development was after a television screen had been mounted on the courtroom preparatory to the commencement of proceedings. The defense lawyer, Godswill Idahosa, a senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, had expressed concern about the possibility of the prosecution opening his case. Mr. Idahosa told the court that a notice of preliminary objection to challenge the court jurisdiction to hear the case had already been filed. The case we get most of the time over there in Nigeria, than in Nigeria, is that it appears that many people in the legal system in Nigeria, both the barristers, some of the judges, don't really represent the people, don't really say the truth, don't really see the truth and say it. It's a big problem for any nation when the judiciary is not up to task. Mr. Okay, we must move on. He said the objection was not to the nature of the charge, but the alleged abuse of the prosecutorial power of the Attorney General or the Federation in this kind of matter. Of course, Akpabio is the one fueling all this. The lawyer also complained about not being served with copies of the statement of prosecution witness. These are all the things that are dragged and delayed this same matter. Remember, it is Akpabio that is dragging Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan to court. Come under the comment and say, Akpabio, remove your eyes from this woman. Remove your eyes from Natasha. Although Mr. Godswill argued that the objection filed by the defendant should not be allowed to store the court's business for the day, Mr. Omar insisted that the prosecution must first respond to the objection. That the prosecution must first what? Respond to the objection. The judge said he intended to first determine the objection raised by the defense before taking any further steps in the case. But we noted that in Nnamdi Kanu's case, Nnamdi Kanu raised several objections that Omotosho never took into account. Never took into account, like jurisdiction, like extradition, like the way he was brought in and all the rest. Okay, we must now move on. Mrs. Akpoti-Uduaghan in the charge marked FHC/ABJ/CR/195/2025 is alleged to have made false and injurious information via a live television program with the intention to malign, incite or endanger lives and breach public order. That this woman, let you know, this is why Akpabio is giving this woman sleepless night, dragging her up and down in court, saying that she gave false information injurious to him in a television program. The senator was alleged to have, while addressing a gathering on April 4th in Ihima, Kogi, accused the Senate President Godswill Akpabio of instructing former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello to have her eliminated, killed in the state. I hope you are following. Like this video if you have not done that and subscribe. She was also alleged to have, in a television interview, repeated similar claim to the effect that the Senate President and former governor plotted to kill her in Kogi. Can you imagine? That's why they are dragging her to court. The charge is brought under the Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention Amendment Act 2025. She faces another set of charges stemming from the same remarks. The case is before the Federal High Court, the FCT High Court in Abuja. This is the matter. Akpabio has sworn that this woman will not rest. You come under the comment of this video and say, Akpabio, let this woman rest. Remove your eyes from Natasha. Focus on Nigeria, what is boiling in Nigeria, the insecurity happening in Nigeria. You watching this video, like this video, click on join to become a full member of our channel, share this video, and most importantly, go through our channel. There are other important videos you need to watch. Click on them and watch now.